What if? I want you to begin to think about some what ifs. I want you to begin to think about what ifs in your own personal life and begin to leap into the realm of the impossible. I want you to begin to think about what ifs in the realm of the society. Somebody said, what if apartheid didn't exist anymore? Somebody said, what if the Berlin Wall came down? Somebody said, what if black people and women could vote? Somebody had a great what if. And that what if led to action. And then that action led to great change. And that is not that the people themselves made progress. It was the worldview that changed because the people were already all right. You understand what I'm saying here? You understand what I'm saying? So I want you to think about yourself and see where you are inhibiting yourself from being a lifelong learner. Where perhaps you have become stuck in what you think you know right now. You haven't learned anything new. You haven't tried anything new. You haven't ventured into any new conversation, any new reading, any new stance in your meditation or prayer. And you're just the same person trying to navigate through time and the status quo as it is. Do you know what that's called? That's called hell. That's what hell is. Stagnation and hell are the same thing. Think about yourself for a moment, and you know yourself better than anyone else. You look at your blind spots. You look at the woundedness. You look at the beautiful things about yourself. You look at places that are unhealed. You look at all of that and say to yourself, could you live with yourself forever the way you are? I don't think so. You want growth and expansion and unfoldment and evolution. And that's where your bliss and ecstasy comes from. And that next stage of your unfoldment, a part of you thinks it's impossible. So you subsist at the perception that you are and protect yourself and eke out happiness in that little bit of perception of reality when reality is infinite. We're talking about the possibility of the impossible. The impossible is where we play. Now, what's the movement towards that? The movement is carried in the frequency of play. The movement is carried in the frequency of dance. Now, why do I say that? Because I don't want you to grasp and try to get and get something out there. When you're in the frequency of letting and allowing, you're in the frequency, you have an intention, yes. But you're in the frequency of letting and allowing, so much begins to come through you. You think of the metaphor of dance. Nataraj. God is dancer. When you're dancing, you're not dancing to get over to this spot here. My goal is to dance to get over here. My goal is to dance to get over here. No. When that music starts to play and you start to dance, you're dancing to dance. You're in the rhythm of dance. And all of the benefits occur. Your mind becomes timeless. Tonic chemicals flow. Flexibility happens. Agelessness begins to take place. Timeless body to ageless body, timeless mind. Just through dancing, you begin to play. Remember when you were a child and you were playing. Oftentimes you had the thought and the feeling of playing, but it was playing not attached to a goal. It didn't matter who won, whatever you were playing, hide and go seek, whatever it was. It didn't matter. It wasn't about winning. It was just you were with your friends and you were just playing and you were in the nowness of this moment. You had extricated yourself from time and space. And so the idea is to go on an adventure of play, even in your assignments. Remember last week, or the week before, I can't remember right now, but I said in substance that you want to pray to fall in love with the things you don't like to do. You see, so you end up doing everything for God, not just to get something accomplished, but everything for the presence of God. And so you enter into, in that similar frequency, you enter into play. You may have assignments, you may have obligations, but you're in an adventure of play, you see, so that the realm of the glad surprise and the realm of the impossible, that which the mind thinks is impossible at that particular moment, begins to be active in you because you are not resisting it or blocking it by the virus of the mind thinking you don't have something or you haven't arrived yet. You understand what I just said? You've arrived. When you get there, there is here. When you get there, there is here. You see? So take the leap. We're talking about a quantum leap. When you break out of linearity as your worldview, you become aware you're already there. And when you get there, there becomes here. So the feeling, the play, the dance, the non-grasping, the non-clutching, the non-controlling aspect of you is dissolved. Ooh, you birth that which formerly was impossible. You birth it as that which is possible. And then you're able to look back and see, oh my God, all that stuff, it was working for me. I thought it was working to me. I thought it was something happening to me. I couldn't see at the time that it was working for me. I'm just saying, you who are tuning in, somewhere within you know that there's a spark of the divine within you. And that spark wants to be turned into a flame with your participation. You turn it into a flame by asking the right question. What if? And you attach it to a great, magnificent, affirmative scenario. Begin to release the worst case scenarios. You embrace best case scenarios as a beginning. And then you allow yourself to put your tiptoe into that which is impossible. A part of you is scared to go there. What if I fail? So what? You fail. What if I don't? What if I can't do it perfectly? So what? You can't do it perfectly. What if I make a mistake? Okay, you make a mistake. So what? No big deal. You get back up and try again. What if takes us to what is. Take the leap. It's a quantum leap. No ladder. Feeling, I'm already there. Feeling, I'm already there, and there is here. All my needs are met. Everything is working together for my good. Life is for me. I feel it in my bones. I take a stand in this vibration and in this frequency. Then I watch as the chips fall where they may. And that which no longer belongs to me vibrationally falls away. And that which is mine by right of consciousness, I can't even keep it from me. You see? Oh, I want you to feel underneath the words that I'm speaking. No one can permanently steal your good. No one can take what belongs to you. It's yours by right of consciousness. Breathe into that. Breathe into that. And then shake that booty down. Dance, play, sing, pray. And your playground and your playground will be the ground of your being. Praying and playing will lead you to the ground of your being, and you'll live, and so it is. You'll live in and so it is. You'll live, and it is done. You'll live, it is now. You'll live, I'm here already. Oh my God. We leap into gratitude. We leap into thanksgiving. We leap into appreciation. Oh, it's simple. It's so simple. Sometimes it's not easy because sometimes the world of appearances seems so heavy. But right now, with the help of our practitioners praying for you right now, with the help of this global community that is in sync with the divine harmony of the universe, you can leap into gratitude right now. Come on, leap. Leap into thanksgiving. You don't have to have the evidence yet. You don't have to say, I'm grateful for this or for that. You can. But if you can't find anything right now, just leap into gratitude. Oh, and by law, the universal presence by law says, I'm going to give you something to be grateful for. You're hanging out in gratitude. I got to give you something to be grateful for. I got to match your gratitude. I got to match your thanksgiving. I got to match your appreciation. Why? Because I'm love, but I'm also law. I am love and law. Total givingness, and I act lawfully. That's what the Spirit is doing. So come into gratitude now. Come into thanksgiving. As we begin to recognize there's a great presence that is everywhere, a presence that's never an absence, that's constantly and continually being itself, never compromises nor contradicts its nature. It's the same yesterday, today, and forever. It's God, I tell you. God life. And we want to have God consciousness. So it is from this sense of unity, our cosmology of oneness, that I speak the word for each and every one of us, knowing that it is our right, it is our mandate to be free today, to be spiritually liberated, to allow for our mind to be set free from any lack or limitation or worldview of not enoughness or worldview of inequity, worldview of poverty, worldview of inferiority. We're free from all of that right now. We're in the upper room consciousness. And I get to speak the word for each and every individual here, knowing that their life is indeed the life of God. God Almighty, all beauty, all joy, all power, all presence. That we're free today, and every organ and action function of our being is set free to be whole and healthy. Our mental body is clear. Our emotional body is pure. The body of our affairs reflect and reveal the order and the beauty of the universal presence. Our physical body is a fit instrumentality to reveal more of the presence of God, more kindness, compassion, generosity, creativity, and more than words could say or convey. Oh, let's hang out right there. Let's just put a placeholder right there and never remove the placeholder. Oh, feel into it. I want you to feel it. This is the key right here. You got to feel this. Your thinking moves into a feeling tone. Come with me right now into the feeling tone. Come with me.